Welcome back to UHMTV. Recently, we had the opportunity to interview UH Athletic Director David Matlin.
Our own Brandon Rivera had a chance to speak with this proud UH alum.
Welcome back to UHMTV. We're happy to have Athletic Director and UH alum David Matlin in studio. Aloha, David.
Aloha, Brandon.
So you've been Athletic Director for about 2 years here at the university. How's your time been?
It's been interesting. It's actually it's about 2.5 years. And, it's been a pretty amazing journey. Part of it is what I expected, and then there's been so much more. But it's a great opportunity and a great challenge at the same time.
You've gone from, working with Major League Baseball to ESPN to Broadway shows and finally here at the university. How does a man go from job to job to job in, positions like this and finally end up here?
The key thing is I've been very blessed to have a lot of great mentors in my life. My mentor there was Ted Harris, who was the Vice President of Business. Then one day all of a sudden your wife, who's a local girl, decides she wants to move home. So we moved here, and I kind of had to reinvent myself all over again. You mentioned ESPN. That was a great 14-year experience. Had another mentor there called Pete Durzis, who's over all college sports and other events. So that was an incredible opportunity to learn and to grow and really to even run my own business at the same time.
And out of all those jobs, do you have any standout experiences that you kind of credit to leading you to where you are today as athletic director?
The best job that I think helped me in this job, or even in life in general, was my first job at the University of Hawaii. I worked in the ticket office. My job was to computerize a ticketing system that was a manual system. And if you ask me what I knew about computerized ticketing systems, nothing. I just said I could do it. But what I learned there, I worked for Edith Tanita, who is since retired. Kind of a firm, older lady, but with a big heart. What I learned there is, first of all, I got pretty humbled. When I was in Houston, I had 3 different jobs. I got promoted pretty rapidly. Things seemed like they came a little easy. Here it didn't happen that way. So I got humbled. I met a lot of people, and the best part of it is I was actually able to get my master's from the Scheidler College, which helped me to meet different people and pick up newer skill sets, for the 90s at the time, which are probably archaic at this point.
You mentioned your time at Scheidler. How did that experience at UH, or how would you describe your experience at UH when compared to the University of Michigan?
Yeah. It's interesting. I'm a proud Michigan alum, and I'm a proud Scheidler University of Hawaii alum. For me, the University of Hawaii at Manoa was more impactful to me, getting my master's in business there. A lot of it was because the people I met. I mean, I went to school. I went to night school because I was working, and I met a lot of business leaders in the community. And also, I was new in the community. I just needed to make friends, and I was able to do that. I still keep in touch with many of my classmates. The courses that I was offered, like I took a lot of courses in IT at the time. The World Wide Web was just becoming commercial at that point. So I remember making a web page of my daughter in 1995 as one of my projects. But the impact of my Scheidler education, and I was there before it was the Scheidler School, so that was a while ago, has really, I know I wouldn't be in this position without them.
So as a UH alum, do you have any advice for students?
Well, my advice is to find out what you're passionate about and pursue that as a vocation. So many people worry about how they're going to monetize what their passion is or what their job is going to do. They're worried about the money. I believe that if you're passionate about something and you become excellent in it, that will take care of itself.
Kind of taking a step back, you mentioned some of the challenges that you had as athletic director, specifically attendance at football games. Can you talk a little bit about how the athletic department and you in particular are working towards a remedy to the attendance issue?
What you do is you focus on what you can control. You try new things. Some of them work, some of them don't work. We've tried some new things with students by having concerts. Actually, we've had some success. We had a few thousand there, probably 1,500 about 2 games ago. It was successful. We tried something else. I forgot what it even was that didn't work. But if we're going to fail, we're going to fail doing new things, and we're going to learn from it.
Thank you for taking the time to meet with us today. We wish you the best and the best for the athletics department.
Thank you, Brandon.
I didn't know he worked for ESPN.
That's pretty cool, huh? Thanks, Brandon.